I've always been fascinated by the first Academy Awards. They happened at a turning point in the film industry, and the results launched some careers and ended others forever. The Jazz Singer had been released in 1927, and it brought synchronized dialogue to the public.
Wait a minute, you ain't heard nothing yet.
Audiences couldn't get enough, and the demand was so high that theater owners kept extending its run week after week. But while new films were scrambling to add on sound segments to compete with the craze, one silent icon stubbornly refused to change. Charlie Chaplin released The Circus in 1928 to box office and critical success, and it was still entirely silent. These two films, released just months apart, represented the past and the future of the film industry. See, the Oscars make a lot more sense when you realize their function. It's a way for Hollywood to come together and decide what it wants to say about itself. And it was time for the industry to decide which path to take. The winners were announced on February 18, 1929, honoring films released from August 1, 1927 to July 31, 1928. The ceremony wouldn't be held until 3 months later, and it was far from the fanfare we know today. Warner Brothers, a small studio then, had been the first to release a film that successfully paired sound and image. The majors knew then that their power was threatened. This newcomer sweeping the categories would have been humiliating, so a special award was created.
Now get this.
Warner Brothers was honored for producing The Jazz Singer, which the Academy called the Pioneer Outstanding Talking Picture. Another special award was given to Chaplin for his work writing, producing, directing, and acting in The Circus. The next day, the Academy wrote to Chaplin saying that they unanimously decided that he was removed from the competitive categories, and that his collective accomplishments placed him in a class by himself. To me, this feels like a career award, like the Academy was saying goodbye to Chaplin, and in a way, saying goodbye to silent cinema. Nobody could deny that sound was here to stay, and many silent stars were soon left in the dust. Chaplin wouldn't win again until the 44th Oscars in 1972, when he received an honorary award
for the incalculable effect he has had in making motion pictures the art form of this century.
So silent and sound cinema both won that night, but it feels different. One win feels like a send-off.
Thank you for the honor.
While the other feels like the industry accepting its new era.